The bourgeoisie, a French word referred to those who were in the upper middle class between the French Revolution and the rise of communism to refer to those who owned the means of production. The bourgeoisie are considered by many to be the ruling class in today's epochs. There are many archetypes of le bourgeoisie, le shark mindset, the Silicon Valley hipster, the cowboy, the gangsta, the lifeless grey sweet guy. But all of those have something in common. They like le capital, le sweet green material, le sacred rectangle, le money. And today le Seigneur Eugene Mr. Krabs will show us the basic things to get all of that elixir in our pockets. Mr. Krab advises. Be greedy. Mr. Crab advises number 2. Already have money before making money. Mr. Crab advises number 3. Have the human capital. The human capital will be your most profitable possession, especially if they're well trained. Now that you have those 3, let's start with the advanced steps to exponentially grow your brand to achieve the entrepreneurship dream. Become transnational. And when you become transnational, you'll have all the power in the world to stroke that human capital till its last drops, with no one opposing it. Today's ruling class has an unusual way of controlling its individuals. The spectrum of complexity has achieved unbelievable things that have resulted in the simplest tasks for the average human. Now you ain't need no cow or them chickens, neither a backyard full of fruit. Now you can order your Krabby Patty from a technological device. In this economic and political spectrum, things have reached an specialization that's quite unnecessary. Telemarketing. I've never heard an objective definition of its purpose. Community managers to post memes on Twitter. Middle managers too, to hate somebody that isn't the boss and spy how them workers act. Or lovable Squidward will show us an examples on such position.
The Krabby Monday's birthday song to my special little man.
Happy birthday. Happy
Squidward, can I talk to you for a second? What's our motto here at Krabby Mondays?
Sincere service with a smile.
Well, yes, but with the Krabby Mondays spirit. Now, Squidward, you wouldn't want to have to talk to human resources. Would you? So...
Yes, that will happen to you. Maybe not in a direct way. But I'm sure after you lose your job, your digestive system will wreck you till the point where you have to your paintings. Who cares about him anyway? He's the type of dog that barks and bites spontaneously and is military. It'd be better if those Squidwards would disappear and have Spongebobs all the way. Man, if all of our employees were Spongebobs, the anarcho-capitalist establishment would just need the synthesis of the state to complete the libertarian's dream. Bob Brain eats like a sponge. Yeah. Manipulable through our needs, able to download all of the information that's necessary to build the ideal slave employee. In this isolated society, amplified by the current circumstances, the individual has become an island of existential nihilism that created unbreakable bubbles never seen before. Make him feel belong to the business. He's not just an employee, he's a part of the family. Am I right, Vin Diesel? Do activities, give exchanges, inspireful speeches, tell them the gossip. Who fuck with who? Of course, after all of that, you tell them the manual of the perfect employee. Cause if he acts like a golden retriever instead of a pit bull, he'll get the ascension that he wanted. Trust me, you'll move the ladder rapidly after being the cleaner. You'll be the dishwasher, then the cash register, then the middle manager, then the king. Believe me, it'll take a minute. You'll just have to work hard, no social security, 1 day of break, if you get lucky. And don't forget to always treat your superiors respectfully, even if they don't do it backwards. Our objective is your self-development and the exponential capital growth of the company, especially the second one. You'll be free, and if you don't feel free, there's a network of companies that will know if you don't feel as such to prevent you from expanding that toxicity in other business. After you deflower the proletariat's bottle, make sure you destroy your enemies. Of course, your competence, that's part of the business. Your workers will take care of that. Labor unions. Those lazy, resentful insects, that's your main target. Don't worry about the state, they might help you evading money. But the labor unions, what would they want more free time? We give them a sense of community in this place. They're like a slide that's bothering your meal. But that's as far as it reaches. A little bit of lobbying will resolve that. Boom! No more mosquitoes in your house. Now that your opponents are in disadvantage, let's focus on the main target. The client. Oh, beautiful consumer, the heart of the economy. We wouldn't be doing anything if it wasn't for your purchase. We'll reward you with the best product of the market, resistant, delicious, and cheap. We won't tell you about the process, obviously, it requires weeks of production and exploitation. But look, I'm sure that with this chocolate nut bar, you'll renaissance again with a fluorescent soul willing to die to live. We won't get to the secondary effects. You'll get your hair back, be smart, get rid of that ugly face once and for all, and maybe someday be king of the mountain. Yes, just with a chocolate bar. Maybe some mates too. Don't worry, they're cheap. We'll promise to fix your diarrhea with just $1,000. After all the chocolate you ate should be in debt. Now you're just a passive income to the system and has completed the main purpose of our game. You are nothing but human capital that needs to be squeezed to the soul. Now you're on your own, starving to death and carrying that debt till your grandchildren. Thanks for playing. Good luck next time. So thank you guys for watching this video. Before I end it, I wanted to state something. The purpose of this video is mainly to entertain, not to make the classic statement of bourgeoisie versus the proletariat. Objectively, the bourgeoisie is the one with the means of production. You can be a owner of a small restaurant, and because you have the means of production, you are a bourgeoisie. Or maybe you can be, I don't know, a football player or a Hollywood actor, treat others like shit and still be a proletariat. And of course this economic and political problem is like a Gordian knot. So I'm not gonna explain in this video what we can do systematically to change some of these things. The one thing that we can change culturally and metaphysically is the definition of success and our perception on what an entrepreneur should be. Instead of being the one that has all of the conformities in the world, like luxury houses all over the world, we should change that to someone that is willing to sacrifice his life to serve other people in a more professional sense and to innovate or complete a necessity, not create one, because that's what all of the market does, is just sell you a necessity that you might not need, and boom, you make more money. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't seen the other video that I did about Spongebob, I'll leave it here for you to get more context. Now that I'm done with this series, I'll try to experiment more with my content. So subscribe, leave a like, let me know your opinion about the video or your opinion about the bourgeoisie. Yeah, thanks for watching.